Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I had Sagittarius on my brain yesterday, and it's like very weird because usually when that happens it's like a specific message or reading that I need to do, but I wasn't able to get around to it. So I wanted to do Sagittarius first thing in the morning. I don't really have an order of how I go on signs, but certain signs pop in my head. I have a bunch of Orgonites here from Wing and Bell. I just wanted to show you guys. This is Mother Gaia. It's from Michelle at Wing and Bell, and it's, you know, it's like the mother creator, so it could be like a pregnancy thing, but also full-bodied woman. So if you saw that in the background, I just want to explain. I will put a link if you guys are interested in any of these Orgonites. And this is Kuan Yin, which was like a female Buddha, and she was a goddess of compassion and love. So I just have a bunch of Orgonites here. All right, so I'm going to be using my new deck that I just got, and I will also put a link. I have it on a website called makeplayingcards.com, but also on Etsy. So it's called From Him to Her, Love Messages for Old Souls and Separation. So I'm going to be using my deck today, and I'll, like I said, link it down below. So Sagittarius, let's see what's going on with you guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and 9th house placements for June. This is a June reading, okay? So going into the new month. Sorry, I just woke up and my allergies are kind of going haywire. But let's get an overall animal card for you guys in June, okay? I'm gonna, I was pulling a lot of the same card, so I'm gonna just actually take this one on the bottom here, because I feel like that resonates. So we've got bear. I'm going to read from the book here, right? So this could be something about protective. Bears are very protective. Well, we'll see what it says. This nature in the back could be something significant to you. I don't know if it resonates with you, but let's see what it says about bear. Opportunity. I am ready when the moment arrives. A bear stands in the river, alert and ready for the perfect moment when a fish swims close enough to catch. It does not pounce on everything that moves, but saves its energy for when it feels right. Opportunities always present themselves to us. They may pass us by because we are not prepared, we're distracted by something else, or even worse, we don't notice them. One way to change this is by becoming more present and aware. You can open yourself up to opportunities by being mindful of how you feel when these events arise. The less distracted you are, the more open you will be to magical moments. In addition to being present, Bear urges you to take action to meet these opportunities halfway. Bear does not stand in the forest waiting for its dinner to swim by. It finds a stream where the fish live. The right opportunity will present itself. Be ready to catch it when it does. I didn't even think about that. Maybe you guys are trying to catch a Pisces, a fish too, but yeah, this is about being very like strategic when it comes to opportunities. There might be an opportunity for you guys in June. So I love that. It's really cool. I'm going to pull from this randomly Vampire Oracle just because I really like the messages here, and see if I can get a couple more cards of clarity regarding this. I'm going to have to blow my nose. Sorry, guys. It's really stuffy right now. Okay, so let's see what other messages about bear we've got. A lot of these cards get stuck to each other too, so. We've got death rites, saying goodbye, formal occasion, honoring lives, that death will come. Wow, mortal, finite, and fragile. This is kind of intense, all right? So I usually, when I see death in a reading, like the death card, I think of transformation, I think of endings, rebirth, beginnings. So I don't take it as actual physical death of losing someone, although you guys could have lost someone. But this says, saying, it's weird that I pulled these two together, and I don't like to give ominous readings, and I'm not saying someone's going to die, but it's weird that they even have a card like this, that death will come. But I feel like this is about major transformation, letting go of maybe a version of yourself or a version of your world or your life, like really saying goodbye to a part of yourself and starting a new chapter. So I think this could actually be very positive here, okay? So it's just about the cycle of life, okay? So death is inevitable, but this is also death in other forms, not just in the physical body. Death of belief systems, death of you know, a job, you know, it's an ending, and then which always brings a new beginning. So you guys also might be experiencing actually a death. You might be grieving someone in the physical body as well. So let me just get one more message with that. And the numbers there were 30 and 11, if those mean anything to you. Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. So that's what it is. It's like there could have been endings that you guys even have been kind of dwelled on for a long time, but know that there is a rainbow after the storm. Things are going to get better. There's going to be a new dawn, a new beginning, and expect miracles, expect things that you didn't expect before, okay? All right, guys. So that being said, I'm going to get into the love portion of your reading. We're going to pull 6 tarot cards, 3 on your side, 3 on the person that you're dealing with. You could have had a lot of death in like the last year, you know, and then June could be the month where you just finally start releasing it and you finally start to feel better, all right? There's a lot of chaos going on in my house right now, so I'm hoping it won't interrupt my reading. All right, so we're making 6 piles. I'm using Mystic Moon Oracle, Gilded Tarot. And to be honest, I didn't get a bad feeling with those cards. Like, I could usually get like a feeling if it's like, ugh. I didn't get that at all, actually. I think it's really strange that 2 death cards came up, and I almost wanted to stop the reading because I would never want to give a message like that. But I don't get that it's bad because look, we have a rainbow. Could even be an animal with the rainbow bridge, okay? You could have lost an animal. So, and I'm going to use my deck on the masculine side because it's from him to her. Okay, so these are messages from him to her. I'm going to use Bridget Rouse, Oceans of Emotions. I will put her link below. I said Mystic Moon Oracle. And then I'm going to use Flames of Healing from Angelic Revelation, 144, okay? All right, those just popped out, so that's good. All right, so we're going to get into the message here. So this is going to be in your mental space, on your side, okay? We've got the moon, which is dealing with a lot of, like, undercover emotions, things that you're just kind of dealing with underneath the surface, okay? You could be dealing with a Pisces, that's what I already said. Could be things that happen during the full moon that are transpiring for you. Devotion, okay? These could be like very deeply held beliefs that you're very clung to. Like this is in the mental space, and devotion in the moon. It's like these unconscious belief systems and courage. I think I can fix this. You guys might be ready to change those unconscious belief systems, okay? And then on their side, in their mental space, we have focus on your goals. Okay, so they could be focused on their goals here. We have I feel guilty when I talk about you, okay? So they could be maybe talking to other people about you, saying things they don't really mean, okay? Commitment. And 9 of Wands. So I feel like they might be in a relationship and they still find themselves thinking about you and talking about you, and it could make them feel really guilty, and they could feel kind of like this weird feeling about it, okay? Because I feel like they're in a commitment, all right? Or unless you guys are together, but this is like, I feel like saying they still talk about you even though they're in a commitment. So they're just trying to focus on what they're supposed to be doing, and they're feeling kind of conflicted about it with this 9 of Wands, okay? Where are you at in your emotional body? Patience. Regret. I am filled with fear and doubt. Okay. So you guys might be regretting something, waiting for something to pan out differently to get rid of that regret. And then 5 of Swords. So you might have felt like you acted in ways that you regret here, okay? You could have been maybe selfish or done things to the other person, and now you're thinking about it a lot, and you feel like you're waiting for things to just kind of blow over because maybe you just kind of don't feel great about it, okay? So where are they at in their emotional space? The purpose of life is to be happy. Okay, they're trying to enjoy themselves. Nobody knows how deeply miserable I feel inside. So they're not happy. They're very miserable, and they're trying to be happy. Okay? Barrier. There's a barrier to their happiness. They feel miserable. They're saying it. This is very interesting. And then 10 of Wands. That they're carrying something really heavy. So you have regret, and they're carrying something really heavy as well. They have 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands. So I feel like they're nearing the end of this cycle, but they're still dealing with this. It's very interesting that we got the miserable and the happy together. So you might think they're happy, but they're actually quite miserable. Where are they at in their soul? Your soul, this is where you're at. I can't sleep, I don't eat, and I have no sense of inner peace. This could be this like death that you guys have experienced on some levels, and you guys just don't know how to get right with it. You don't know how to let it go. But I do feel like in June you're going to. Deception. You could have felt like you were deceived. You could have felt like this person hid something from you, and it like the anxiety is just always there. That could also have been what the 5 of Swords is. You might feel like they regret it. And then we've got 4 of Swords. So you're trying to find peace here. You're trying to get rid of this anxiety. You're trying to let go of the deception, okay? What do they have in their soul? I seem to be committed to her, but inside I regret choosing her over you. So you guys have regret, and now I have this on their side. So it's them that regrets it. And like I said, commitment, we got it twice. I seem to be committed, but I'm not. And that's why they feel bad when they talk about you. They're very conflicted because it's you that they want to be with. Interesting. I regret choosing her. And they feel like a victim to their decisions. Wow. And then we've got 8 of Wands. So at some point they're going to make moves. They want to change things. They're going to communicate with you. There's going to be an energetic shift. Okay. Wow. So guys, and then become aware of your thoughts regarding your connection. They're becoming aware of their thoughts regarding the connection. That's what it is. They're waking up and they're realizing they made the wrong decision. All right, that is your reading, guys. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.